All right, well, the holidays are a magical time of the year, even for pets.
Yeah, everything new, colorful, twinkly. It's all source of curiosity for our cats and dogs. But as we know, it can also be harmful if you're not careful. You don't know what should be in the house and what shouldn't, maybe. Joining us now to chat about that, Dr. Eric Ruhland. You just heard his voice. He's from St. Paul Pet Hospital and Butter. Happy holidays.
Good morning, guys. Yeah. Winter arrived. Butter is exhausted after running through the snowbank. I lost her for about an hour. And I couldn't see her in the snowstorm. It was just like a.
Well, she's white.
Exactly. Then she comes. I just see a nose and two eyes like coming through. I'm like, oh, hey, honey.
Hey, I made it. Let's talk. This probably now we're in the. I mean, I'd say we're definitely in the thick of things right now. Where trees are most likely up. If you're going to have a Christmas tree, it's up. You've got maybe tinsel. You maybe have lights.
Yeah.
You've got ornaments. It makes the house look really nice. But let's talk about some of the things that we need to be aware of for pet owners.
Particularly this time of year, it seems like cats are my problematic patients for the next couple weeks.
Okay.
And you hit on tinsel, we're going to chat a whole lot about this, but there's a couple things that we want to make sure that we're just mindful of, and I guess we can start with tinsel. For some reason, I don't know why this is, but cats love sparkly stuff that sort of flutters in the air, and they just love chewing and swallowing tinsel. I would say every year to every other year we have to go in, and I have to go into a surgery to remove balls or sections or linear sections of tinsel. So if people can remove that from the trees, that'd be awesome, or just don't put them up in general if you have that. So that's something to be aware of. One little thing that's kind of uncomfortable to talk about, it's kind of weird and sort of like, it's a little bit like, well, we've all seen it or maybe we've heard of it, but if you see tinsel like coming out of your cat's behind, do not grab that. Do not grab that. Do not pull on it. Do not do anything with it.
Okay, call you guys.
Wow.
Leave it. Call the vet clinic. You can maybe trim it a little bit so that the cat doesn't pull it. What happens when people pull that is if it's anchored, then you can cause significant trauma.
Okay.
So don't do
Wow.
anything like
Okay.
I would have, okay.
yeah, and we
that's-
hear that. I hear that. I'll probably get 5 phone calls in the next 3 weeks about that. So just leave it alone.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that
No,
is
that's-
useful
yeah, that's-
information.
yeah.
Very
Tinsel.
useful.
There's one.
Okay.
Okay.
And Christmas trees in general are posing a danger to all pets, but the needles, for instance, they like to maybe drink the water.
The
at the
water,
bottom
a
of the
lot of
tree.
times we don't realize that trees are actually sprayed with a lot of chemical to kind of preserve them, or they have paint that's been painted on them, especially some of those long needled, some of the balsifers and some of the Scotch pines. And I know this because I used to I worked at a Christmas tree place for a little while, all the jobs I've had. But what you should do is, so I would say, in general, if your cat rubs against a tree or they're on the tree, that's not a big problem. Anchor your tree, if anything. Anchor it with fishing line to the ceiling or to the two corners with like a 100-pound monofilament fishing line. Anchor it so that it won't tip over, 1. 2, if you can, and if it's possible, rinse your Christmas trees off outside. Rinse them off really well with a hose. Hang them upside down, and I know this because I used to work at a Christmas tree farm. We'd actually hang ours upside down, hang the tree upside down right after you cut it, rinse it off, and let it sit for 24 hours, and then fresh cut it, put it inside the house.
It seems like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but so anyways, the sap itself, it can be caustic to cats. It's not deadly, but it's not really. It can be GI toxic. So if they chew on the needles, that's not a good thing. One other thing to think about too with cats with Christmas trees, you bring this this thing in. It's big, it's beautiful, it's shiny, they love it, but cats love to start marking on that because it's a natural substance. So if that is happening, you need to immediately block that cat from that environment, because some cats, that's actually stressful and it can cause a urinary issue.
Sure.
So anyways, so just be aware of that too. So.
Butter was making some noise because she's like, enough cat talk.
Yes.
But is it primarily cats that struggle this time of year? Like, if we have a dog, should we be all that concerned about Christmas trees?
Not particularly. The one thing that I have a problem with, which when she was a puppy, is knocking the Christmas tree over because they're doing zoomies and running around. So like I said, just anchor it. If you've got a house with pets, you should be anchoring your Christmas trees to the wall, or to the ceiling. What we do is just take an eye bolt, go right into the header of the ceiling. Try to, if you have somebody that can find the stud, put that in there and get a heavy hook. hook with 100-pound monofilament right to the ceiling. And even if you got kids and toddlers, that's a good idea. The other thing too is remove any glass bulbs we have on our Christmas tree at home. That now everything is plastic or has those plastic lookalikes, and they just bounce. So there's no glass. That's a really, really important thing. Last and most important thing too, if you can get covers for the lights that go over the plastic wraps that cover the electrical cords that go to the wall, please do that too. And then lastly, make sure that you cover the water on the bottom and cover that up. And protect the bottom of this tree stand.
So you have a hack to, I mean, cats, we know, they think of it as Mount Everest, the Christmas tree. They want to climb it, but if you put tinfoil somewhere
Have you
around.
heard about this?
Yes,
the bottom
it
of
does
the,
work. Cats
tree.
hate tinfoil. They hate it. They can't, the bottom of their pads are really sensitive, and that sensation doesn't make any sense to them. When they put their feet on a piece of tinfoil, they will immediately just back away from it. So that will work. It's a little bit, and it's more festive too. You're throwing more reflection off of the,
there you go.
It's like you're looking into a looking pond.
The lights. Quickly, poinsettias, wreaths, that kind of stuff.
Holiday, seasonal flowers in general, lilies, poinsettias, hollies, most of all of them are toxic to pets.
Oh, okay.
So keep them up and out of the way. Lilies in particular with cats, if you own a cat, you should never have lilies in your house, period, ever. Whether they're fresh cut or they're live, just never have lilies in your house. Those are really renally toxic to cats. A lot of the other holiday, like seasonal holiday flowers are mostly GI toxic, cause hypersalivation. Some of them can be so bad that they'll actually cause some ulcerations, but none of them are, not a lot of them are truly deadly, but lilies are really bad for cats.
Wow, okay. Well, good information.
I know, I hate to be Scrooge.
No, this is good. It's better for us to know and know that the tinfoil actually works.
Right.
Sometimes you see those hacks and you're like, okay.
No, it totally works.
You say it totally works. Okay, Dr. Eric Ruhland, as always, thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
information for our cats, the problem child,
Yeah.
over the holidays. For more information, you can head to stpaulapet.com.